I'm so excited. I'm just sitting here in my gym. I just feel like this is the quietest place. Me and my husband both work from home. So I never have my kitchen anymore. And so I love to do content in my kitchen, but today we're just in my gym. I'm sitting here in my comfies, in my sweats. And today, you guys, we're going to be talking about mindset on your health and fitness journey. And we're going to be talking about 3 mindset shifts that are really going to help you. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm so excited and grateful that you are here. Make sure you say hi below so I can come and say hi to you. And if there's anything you need help with on your health and fitness journey, please do not hesitate to ask. I'm here to help you. I'm Coach Hannah. I'm a certified personal trainer, nutrition coach, and a mindset coach. And today we are talking mindset. Now, this is the last one in our series. So again, if you are new, or you're not new, but you haven't watched the rest of the videos, go binge them. They're great. There's a wealth of knowledge, education, wisdom, and everything that I'm teaching you. It's to really help you build, your health and fitness journey into a lifestyle, to really create balance, to create the body that you've always wanted, but not just the body, a body that you can live in, a body that you're proud of, a body you feel good, you have energy, you feel strong, you have vitality, you feel confident, and you can live your life free from obsessing about food, free from diet culture, free from feeling bad about yourself or your relationship with yourself. My goal is to really help you feel your most confident self. And so, why I, love doing mindset coaching with women is it's something that has really impacted my own life. Really working on my personal growth. And personal growth is such an important part of your journey. I'll say this and I'll say it 1,000 times, is that health and fitness tools without direction or purpose, they lead to addiction, disorders, and distortion. And if we don't have a purpose, it can be really easy to get sidetracked, to cut corners, to take shortcuts, to look what Susie, Sally, or Jenny's doing over there, to, whether they're taking pills or taking shots or, slashing calories to lose weight the fastest. Like get away from that. It's really important that you are the only one that can get you to where you want to be. Nobody can do it for you. And so you have to get really focused. You have to get really patient, and you have to really trust the process. And we're going to talk about that today, because on your health and fitness journey, those are 3 mindsets that are going to take you far. And it can be really easy because we want the result fast. We want a lifelong of maybe poor choices to be gone in the snap of a finger in 30 days. And it doesn't work like that. I know what it feels like to feel like you're not yourself in your body. Or how did I get this far? Like, I just want to feel good again. I said that in the very first part of this series. We can't go backwards. So what do we have to do? We can look back and go, what did I not do that I should have done? Where did I go wrong? And let's learn from that. Don't keep making the same mistake. You keep making the same mistake, you're going to keep getting the same result. The next diet isn't going to be better than the last diet. It's just going to put you back where you were again. It's just going to seem like it's different. It's just going to come dressed in a different, a mirage is a mirage. It's going to be nothing there, even if it looks different. So you have to really get focused on, what your goal is, your why. Make sure that you're setting yourself up to live a lifestyle. How do you want to feel? How do you want to feel each day? And what are you doing to make sure that you are going to show up for yourself? Because if you're not showing up for yourself, you're not going to trust yourself. And if you don't trust yourself, your confidence and your self-esteem is going to be really low. And so I love mindset because, when we show up in the gym and do our workouts, it makes our muscles strong. When we show up and listen to personal growth, it makes our mindset strong. And it makes our body strong too, because we show up stronger in other areas of our life. And when we show up and nourish our body, it makes our body strong. It makes our immune system strong. It makes our health strong. It also makes our mental health strong. Did you just say that? Our mental health too. It gives you energy. And so we need to come from a place now of not restricting, but of, making sure that we are filling. Not that we're subtracting from ourselves, but we're adding. What can we add more of into our life that will help us become the person that we want to become? Because here's the thing, you guys, and this is something that happened on a walk for me. This was quite a few years ago, and it's when I was having a really unhealthy relationship with my body. I was doing all the right things, and I was still coaching, but internally, I still had a really unhealthy relationship with my body and with myself. And I tried to just do everything and cut out everything. And I was carb cycling at the time, and not that there's anything wrong with that. I just my worth came so much from my weight. And I remember going on a walk and hearing this, God or the universe or whatever you believe in, but this is what I heard in my mind and it said this to me. It said, Hannah, your health and fitness are not supposed to consume your life. They're supposed to enhance it. And it was like, I didn't really think about it then. I thought, yeah, whatever. But I thought about it after, and I thought, yeah, health and fitness is supposed to enhance your quality of life. Like I said, the goal isn't building the house. The goal is to live in the house, right? We may think the goal is to lose the weight, but it's how losing the weight is going to make us feel and what it's going to able us to do, or building the muscle, or whatever your goal is. It's what you think that it's going to do for you. Maybe you'll have more confidence. Maybe you'll go for that promotion. Maybe you'll find that person that you love. Maybe you'll, feel more confident to, do whatever it is, And so, it's just really important to understand that, if we don't build our mindset stronger, it doesn't get stronger. Your mind is a muscle. And if we are not constantly working on personal growth, just like if you don't do your workouts constantly, you're not going to get stronger. Your muscle won't change. You won't get toned. You won't feel energetic. You won't have the energy. Same if you're not eating or tracking your nutrition in the beginning, you're not going to know. You're just going to be guessing. So we have to work on this thing called mindset. And so, it's really important that you stay focused, to stay focused on what you want. Like I said, Susie, Sally, Jenny are going to be doing something over here. They always are. Those are the girls that are always doing something. You see it on social media. Maybe it's even a part of your social group, and you may need to distance yourself for a little bit. It's only going to be for a little bit until you are strong enough to not be influenced by the environment, but influence the environment. Am I right? So you want to get to that point with yourself. So you have to be focused, and focus is really powerful because what you focus on, you magnify. And so if you are focused on showing up for each day, proud of yourself that you did your workout, that you ate your nutrition, that you followed your nutrition, that you worked on your mindset, and it won't be perfect. You won't be perfect every day, but it's okay. As long as you train your mind to focus on the things that you are doing, you're going to see more of what you are doing. You're going to get results a lot faster because your mind will magnify whatever you focus on. What you focus on, you empower in your life. And what I say is, where your focus goes, your energy flows. And so we want to make sure it's like a boomerang. Whatever we think about, whatever we speak comes back to us. So we want to make sure that our focus, our thoughts, and our words are aligned with the direction, like a map in the direction we want to go. All right. So focus is very important. You focus on the things that you don't want, or you're not losing the weight, or you don't look good, or, comparison, you're going to just see more of that. So that's why every day you got to build up your mindset every single day. You guys, in the Fit Club, I have the workouts, I have the nutrition, and most importantly, the mindset. It's one of my favorite things. You get a little devotional every single day to help you reset your mind. Maybe you're just kind of spiraling, because we all do it. I do it. And it's just a little reminder, a little love tap going, hey girl, like whatever the area is, and you're like, oh, right. Okay. And it's kind of like you readjust your course and get back on. Right? So that's why mindset is really important. And I see that as a coach. I see that as a mother, as a wife, as a coach, as a woman. That's what I meant to say. As a woman, we have to be our own biggest cheerleaders, and we have to learn to have a healthy relationship with ourselves, because nobody's going to do it for us. Nobody is going to talk to ourselves like we can talk to ourselves. So you have to be willing to love yourself enough wholeheartedly that you just let everything else go. And, and that's the second part to this that I want to talk about. The second mindset is trusting the process. You have to be willing to let go and trust the process, and trust the steps that you are taking are going to get you to where you want to be. You also have to trust your body. That if you're giving your body what it needs, if you're moving your body like you should, if you're feeding your mind the right things, that it's only a matter of time before it starts to manifest in your life. That's the truth. And you also have to trust your coach and trust the person that, I'll say this too about trust. It's when you have your focus on a goal, and let's say you have a coach or someone that you just feel really like connected to, just it's like a magnet, and you really trust them. Don't look anywhere else until you get to your goal, because it's just like, when there's athletes, they have a coach, and now if they're listening to other coaches, what their coach specifically gave to them to do, they're not going to improve because they're hearing chatter. And so it can be really easy with social media to go, oh, I heard this coach say this, or this person said this, and they can contradict each other, even though what you've originally heard was there to help you. So it's really important that you kind of just get rid of the noise, and you have to trust the process. You have to trust your body, and you have to trust your coach. All right. And then the third part, patience. And you have to have patience. Hopefully this all flows. Focus, trust, and patience. And you have to have patience with the process. You have to have patience with yourself. You have to have patience with your body, just like you wouldn't get mad at your body for not delivering the baby the same day you conceived it. There's a process to it. There's a process to your transformation, because what is inside you is so much greater than you even are aware of. And that's why comparison they call it the thief of joy. Because when you compare yourself to somebody that may be above you, that's okay to admire somebody and it to inspire you, but don't compare your gifts. Just use that as like, whoa, she could do it, I can do it. Because what her gifts are not going to be your gifts. And so when you're going through this process and this journey, those hard things that you're going through, those things that really, feel uncomfortable, those things that you feel like, why does this feel harder for me but it's easier for other people? That's because there's a lesson there for you, and you're gonna keep repeating that lesson will keep coming back in different forms until you learn to push through the discomfort. And so you have to be patient with the process of knowing that those challenges that you face, they're there for you. Diamonds are made under pressure. And so whatever pressure you're feeling in your life, don't avoid it. Avoiding is not going to get you to where you want to be. You're going to have to push into it, push into the discomfort. And it's so powerful, of what it does to your mindset, but your life. And this isn't a part of the talk today, but I just feel like I need to go there. And I talk about this in our mindset coaching in our fit club. We did this 28-day consistency challenge and just learning to build consistency. And it was that, the just for today. And this is something I personally had to go through when it came to my nutrition, and getting myself back on with my nutrition, and really, choosing foods that made me feel better, like that were whole foods that actually gave me energy, because I kind of got off track and, the whole thing. And so I would tell myself this in the kitchen. I would say to myself, just for today. You can do this just for today. I know it feels hard because you've just been letting your cravings and your, taste buds and whatever you wanted to do, you just did. And now you have a goal, and you have to have these boundaries and this discipline, and your body is going to fight you. It's like when you set boundaries with yourself or with anybody, there's going to be a little bit of friction in the beginning. You're going to fight it a little bit. But you have to remind yourself, you just have to do it for today. Don't worry about tomorrow. And I know on your fitness journey, it can feel like, oh, I have such a long way to go. But what I really want to encourage you is that if you just focus on doing today what you said you would do, tomorrow will take care of itself. And so what happened when I said just for today, and it typically came around food, ladies, I wanted to eat some like cookies or something that was in, and I said, no, honey, you said you would stick to your nutrition. It will throw you off. Not that I think there's anything wrong with eating cookies. I just was like, had no boundaries. And so now I was having to recreate making healthier choices. The next day, it was easier. The craving wasn't as strong. The temptation wasn't as tempting. And then the next day after that, it was even better. And the next day, and not even just that, what happened was I started to feel confident in my decisions. I started to feel like I could trust myself. I started to feel proud of myself. I loved that I could love myself enough to stay disciplined. But it wouldn't have happened by looking at the whole week or the whole month. It happened by me looking at just for today. And that comes down to patience. Sometimes we can get overwhelmed with patience because we're looking like ahead when you just need to think about patience in the moment. And patience doesn't mean you're not doing anything. It means that you're finding other things to do while you're working towards that thing. So whether it's your meal prep, whether it's, spending time with a loved one, going for a workout, doing more active things, drinking more water, um, you know, uh, listening to a motivational podcast while you're waiting to get those results, you're actively doing something that is going to help you. So those are the three mindset shifts that are really going to help you. And it's staying focused on your goal, trusting the process, trusting yourself, trusting your coach. And number three, patience. Patience through the process, patience through, just for today mentality. I'm going to share a couple of testimonies here. Amber, she has been with me, I believe, since 2020, but she's had an incredible transformation. And I think I did a podcast with her, but also here on YouTube, you can listen to her story. But she went through many health conditions while on her journey of losing the weight that she lost, but also what it did for her life and the opportunities that she started taking, and she started honoring her commitments and doing what she said she was going to do, which then transcended into other areas of her life, like her career, her job, her role as a mother, and in her community, and her confidence in the ways that she shows up for herself. And so I just want you to know that if it's possible for her, it's possible for you too. And there's many other transformations in the Fit Club. And so I just want you to know that I am, a coach that is there to see you succeed. I am a coach that will guide you as best I can. I can't do it for you. But if I can speak something loving, encouraging, that is going to empower your heart and your mind, that will help move you in the direction, I will. If I can give you a meal plan or help you with your nutrition or help guide you to the right program, I will. Because I want to see you successful, because I know the impact that health and fitness has had in my life. You guys, I am going on 15 years clean and sober from drugs and alcohol. I came from a home life where it was very chaotic, and I didn't live with my mom. I lived with my mom and all different types of people. That's on my podcast. If you guys want to listen to my whole story, it's on there. But I didn't make it to where I am easy. It's been very hard, and I had to change my story. I had to change the story that would play in my head that told me I wasn't worthy enough, that I didn't have what it takes, that I didn't have the looks or the body or the genetics or the finances or whatever it is, the story that stops us. And so I would find myself reverting to coping mechanisms like food and binging Netflix, and it would be like a cycle, and I just feel like crap. So I'm just saying that because this has taken me time as a human being, as a woman, to really change my story, my relationship with myself, to love myself enough to see these things that I get to do, that I get to eat healthy food, that I get to move my body, and it helps me. And it's just such a part of my life. And if I can give back and share that with you to help your life, then, my life mission is complete, that I feel like I've made an impact in this world for the better. And so that is it. That is all, you guys. That is it for this series, but I'm going to with this series, I'm going to take you through a full body workout, or not a full body, like some workouts from the Fit Club, to kind of like walk you through tutorials of like how I'm doing the workouts, why gym versus home, maybe a meal prep video, or not maybe, I'll do meal prep video, grocery store video. So those are things to come. Again, you can vote what you want more of. You can request. Everything's going to be in the show notes below. Thank you so much for being here. I am so honored that I get to be in your ears, that you've chosen me to fill you up today. Again, if you want to go check out my story or my podcast, if you need some extra motivation, the Change Your Story podcast by Hannah Dawson. It's on Spotify, iTunes, Apple, and then it's also on not iTunes, Apple Podcast. I mean, Amazon Music, and then I do have a website version one. And then in the app, it will automatically upload to your calendar so you can hear it every Monday. So go check those out. Everything will be in the show notes. Other than that, I hope you feel empowered, inspired, and impacted today to go and make a choice that is going to align with the highest version of yourself. You guys, bye for now.